It was before 2.5 years. Weiss India opened its office in Pune, a big investment for a medium-sized German company to invest in India. Unfortunately, it was the time of pandemic. We are having with Uwe Weiss of Weiss Group. He was not able to come that time, but he is compensating right now with Win2 Weiss in India, the second part, where today Weiss have inaugurated a solution factory, and we are going to talk to him why Weiss is investing in India with their fourth lead factory. Welcome to India.
Thank you very much.
So can you please talk about from the mechanical indexing table to connected Weiss, your journey till now?
It is a journey, and it will be a journey for sure, but I think a lot of doors open once you open the first door, and I think digitalization of our products means that we are able now to communicate. Like we're starting with a solution factory here, it's also our purpose to communicate with the market. And the same importance is that nowadays we have to be able to communicate with the products. If we are able to communicate with products, the systems, then we can do much better and we can achieve much better. And so this is a huge step for us, and it's a huge opportunity, I think, for everybody into the market to make automation also more simplified and smarter.
See, you first ventured into India, opening with this facility before 2 years, and you were not able to come. The entire world closed, it locked up. What you thought about at that point of time? You just entered India and you have to close down. What was in your mind?
To be honest, damn. No, it was really shocking for us. But then, and I think this is a good thing about human, and if you trust people and you believe in people, then you get a lot of feedback back, and this is what coming here after 2 years I was able to inspire, Even so, we were stopped from traveling, we expanded or invented new ways of coming together, and I think being here today, it's a clear sign that people are able to overcome problems. And I think, the world is facing a lot of challenges at the moment, but I think our small story about getting stopped by COVID is something that is representing also maybe bigger challenges for all of us, and that if we stay connected, if we trust in the spirit and have the same kind of vision together, I think we can overcome a lot of difficulties in the future together. And I think this is what I really also see about Weiss in India. I mean, in Germany, to be honest, we also have our challenges today. India is also having challenges, but if we learn from each other, if we trust in that one-on-one can come up and create something different and better and newer, I think this is the spirit I like be here the most.
Every trouble creates an opening for other opportunity, and that is where pandemic have happened for all. And for us today, we are very happy to say that after Germany, Weiss is having their factory in America, and then in China, Shanghai, and this is the fourth lead factory for Weiss in India. Why India?
I think India, the next 10 years in India will be absolute fascinating, because there's so much that can be developed. There's so much that has to be developed, and there's so much also possibilities, because nobody is perfect at this moment in time in the world. And I think if all this can be understood from the world and also from India, I think there's a huge chance of really India developing into the next decade. I think it's a very important time where the world itself is also changing a lot. So I think India is a very, very interesting place to be. And I think India can make a difference also to the world by doing this, by changing in a positive way. I think it will also be very contributional to the rest of the world.
Weiss is in the business of moving. You make things move. And one of the biggest challenge which you told during your inauguration and after the meeting was the skill is one of the biggest challenge. Working with the new generation is a challenge, and getting the right skill is a challenge. On that aspect, how you feel that Weiss will play a role where small and medium scale industries in India can consistently manufacture and give the quality product through automation?
I think you touch a good point, because I think skill is a requirement that is needed all around the world, and especially also here, of course. And I do think automation can make a difference there. Automation has to be educated, of course, but also it will compensate some of the missing skills maybe out there. And I think by doing so and by engaging with people and educate people about how to do clever automation, I think this challenge can be overcome through automation. And I think the only way really is to do smart automation. It is a process, it's a journey again, but I think it's the only journey that leads to a constant output and a strong development of the capacities into the market. Yeah.
Now you're investing a lot in Indian market. Before 2 years, before pandemic, in India, automation was looked at as a luxury, You have people, but then automation is luxury. But today, there is a change in people's mind. They understand automation is something part of our life. What is your view talking to customers in India on that? What do you believe?
As you mentioned, it's not something you may have, it's something you have to have. I think it is opening up so much more opportunities. I think we had heard this morning that in the 70s people were afraid of automation is killing jobs or stuff like this. This is the point of interest where everybody sees opportunities and also can develop opportunities. So I think automation for this country is not a fancy thing to have. It's really putting certain level of standards into production, and from this, I think this is the foundation. Then step by step, it can be developed further on.
So Weiss is predominantly a mechanical company. From there, you gone into mechatronics.
Yes.
Now the new step, what Weiss did is you acquired a IT company that also from India, from Pune.
Yeah.
So is it connected to your future?
It is for sure, yeah. I mean, we believe in software is the future in machine building. I think software opens up a lot of new possibilities to, even for us, to put our IP or knowledge into software containers, and so therefore make them accessible to our customers. So it's a unique thing, but to be there, you have to start on a different level, and we are thinking in our business models in sustainable ways. So it's not about just doing a quick fix here on the enterprise IT system. It's really to do what is necessary to provide such solutions in the future out of one hand. And this is why we also decided to make this step, really to get engaged, to understand what IT needs, how IT can help, and really bring it into our group competencies. So I think it's really a long-term vision on understanding how this will affect the machine building business. But I think our products can be the heart of the machine, but I believe the IT is really the backbone of every company in the future. So we can combine this, I think, perfectly in the future. But it's a journey again, but it's a journey with a strong commitment to what software is about.
I am sure that we are going to meet quite often, because we are understanding your interest in India is very serious. Weiss India is already there and making the right kind of investment and right kind of noises for the Indian market. Thank you for sharing your time, and we wish you all the very best for the Indian market.
Thank you very much.